On August 1st, me and two of my childhood friends went on a boys' road trip to spend some time together and escape the daily nonsense. And the goal of this road trip was to climb the highest peak in Poland, Mount Rysy. This is how it went. So our journey began quite early. We got up at 5, by 6:40 we were already at the car park, and just before 7 o'clock we moved towards the mountain. Early in the morning it was just pouring, but not more than an hour in our hike it started full on raining. So currently we are 3.7k into our hike. The thing is, we're not exactly sure how long the hike is, so I don't know what parts were covered. Before this road trip, I've never been to or seen any mountains, and walking this trail and seeing the mountains felt at the same time exciting and also quite intimidating. So after 8k of walking, I'm pretty sure the easy part is finished, and now the interesting one is going to begin. After a quick snack and a short rest, the real hike began. At this point into the hike, we were still doing great. We were getting slightly tired, but the weather cleared up. We walked all around the Morski lake. The hut where we stopped for a snack looked smaller and smaller bit by bit, but we were definitely doing great.
Man, this
After we reached the Black Pond and hiked around it, the trail became quite a bit more difficult. Since we began at the car park, we have been hiking for 4 hours and 10 minutes, and we covered almost 12k, and it's getting, no joke, really difficult. So this is the high lake, and there's one more below, and there's ways up ahead. Honestly, this place looks amazing. Like I just don't manage to film everything, but everything looks insanely beautiful. But we always need to keep moving forward because there's still a lot of way to go forward, and then we'll need to go back down. So we can't just chill, you know, too much. But when we stop to look around, this is something new. we've reached some sort of a peak, but there's ways up. This way. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's people much higher, and we're legit gonna be going above the clouds. So yeah, one of our friends made a smart decision to head down because all of us are really tired physically and prepared for something like this. Two of us dummies are still gonna try to push up. And now I think it's gonna get even harder, even steeper, and at some point we should reach ropes and chains, because walking uphill, I think without anything would be either difficult or impossible. I don't know if it's because of the altitude or because I'm very tired, but we had a good rest of like 15 or 20 minutes, and after walking for 2 minutes, like, I am in the exact same spot that I was before the rest. We've encountered the first chains, which help a lot because it takes a large amount of load off your legs, and at the same time it's sketchier.
This is definitely fucking sketchier.
Bit by bit, up we go. We talked to some people who can actually check altitude. So they said that we have only 300 meters left up. So that means that we're around 2.2k right now. Unfortunately, I forgot my head mount and I could not record the most difficult and scariest part of the climb because, well, I was too scared to pull out the camera there. So that's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, we made it to the peak. I'm not exactly sure which peak is Rysy. Is it this one or that one? But we made it to both of them. So we made it to Rysy. I'm just not exactly sure which one is it. Even though that mountain looks much higher, at least from sitting from here, so I don't know. I've heard that Rysy is the highest mountain in High Tartas, or Tatras, whatever it's called. I always mix it up. But it seems like that one is higher at least a bit. The mountain that I was pointing at is the highest mountain in Slovakia, called Gerlach Peak. So this is the Slovak side, and this is, I know that you can't see it properly, but that's the Polish side. And we're heading down. So it's a long path down, but there's a few sketchy spots that we need to go by, and then it's just gonna be smooth sailing. It's gonna be, you know, a long hike, but smooth. So right now we need to get to the high lake, and we're gonna be just chilling.
Pressure and care.
Yeah. All right, we have covered the most difficult part, you know, with the chains. Now we're just going down, and there's a couple of, you know, slightly difficult parts. And then we're gonna reach the second lake, the top one, and it's gonna be just smooth sailing from there. It's gonna be long sailing till the car, but other than that, it should be smooth. The last thing is that climbing down is definitely much harder on your knees than climbing up. I definitely feel some knee discomfort, not pain, but discomfort. But other than that, I honestly feel great after 9 hours and 40 minutes of walking. I feel great, honestly. Now the sun is out, even better. Currently, I am just completely breaking apart. We have been walking for over 10 hours now. We're not too far away from the second lake. So from here it's gonna get definitely easier, but I can see the hut in the very far distance, and then it's another 7 or 8k till the car from the hut. So honestly, I am already battered, and there's still so much walking left to do. So we reached the top lake, which is really good because from here trail gets much easier. Then for a small amount of time it gets harder, and then it's easy. But as you can see, it's fucking raining, which is awesome because it wasn't hard enough, I guess. Walking through these larger rocks, I sway side to side. I feel like I'm walking like I'm drunk, and on a very steep and rocky trail. After we started going down, bit by bit we got more and more tired, and honestly, at this point we were already broken and there was still a lot of way to go back. So it started raining even worse, and I'm sorry for those people who are going down using those chains right now, because that should be horrible right now. You know, when I said that when we reach the lake it's going to be smooth sailing, it's not. Fuck, it's not. My body is broken, my mind is shattered. I want to go home. We haven't reached the hut, and from the hut there's 7 or 8k more till the car. I think I'm gonna stay here and love. We've reached the asphalt, and now it's just 8 easy k to the car, and then I'm going to sleep immediately. So right now, as I said, we reached the asphalt road. We're walking, we're making good progress. Now we're laughing, joking around, singing. I believe that both of us are losing our minds. We are so tired. Both of our legs are so messed up and so tired. Like, I'm pretty sure we're both like going insane bit by bit. We have been walking for almost 13 hours. We've walked 23.5k, and the car park is still some maybe 2 or 3 kilometers away. Completely broken, completely shattered. 10 out of 10 would recommend. We have been walking for 13 hours and 42 minutes, a distance of 27 kilometers, 27.4k, and we're like half a kilometer away from the car park. And honestly, this was absolutely insane, way too difficult. I think serious hikers are laughing at us right now, but for the first mountain, for the first serious hike, this was way too much, like extreme overkill.